1, 2, 3. Welcome, South Sudan! Awesome, thank you guys. About 8 months ago, I was in Juba, South Sudan. It's one of the least... Oh God. There goes my map. Anyways, let me start over. About 6 months ago, I was in Juba, South Sudan. It's one of the least visited countries in the world because tourism there is almost non-existent. But I was with some cool local friends, and luckily I was invited to be a guest speaker at Juba University, the biggest university in the country. And I was just told the night before, so I didn't prepare anything, but I walked in and spoke to an awesome group of adults. So I'm gonna play you the footage now. It's never been seen before, and unfortunately the audio quality is not so strong, so please turn up your volume. And here it is. So I'm here at University of Juba in South Sudan. I'm gonna speak to these kids about travel stuff. Alright, keep it ready. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Hey guys. How are you? So I just arrived here from Khartoum. I flew this morning. I actually didn't sleep last night. But it's nice to be here. I'm here only for a few days, making some videos, some good stories about Sudan, South Sudan. And excited to be here, have an opportunity. My friend Bashar, who's holding the iPhone, the new iPhone, he helped organize my trip, and so he invited me to speak here. He told me yesterday actually that I was going to speak here, so I wasn't prepared, but it's okay. Thank you so much. So far everyone's really friendly, really kind, and I'm really happy to be here. So a little bit about myself. I'm from Arizona in the US. Has anybody heard of Arizona? Yeah? It's near California, so it's like the next state from California. I'm 28 years old. I've been traveling for about 7 years non-stop. So I've been to 174 countries. This is 174, South Sudan. So what I do for my job is I make videos about culture, about people, about interesting stories in each country I visit. And I post it on YouTube and Facebook. So it's my full-time job. It's how I earn income so I can afford my trips. And I really like meeting people around the world. And especially in Africa, I've been to about 40 countries in Africa, and I have 14 more. So after this, I'm going to Nigeria, and then doing all of West Africa. So Benin, Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and then I'm driving to Senegal. So it's going to be a really great trip. But Africa is an amazing place. People are so welcoming, and I just love to be here. So that's all I want to say. If you want to ask me questions, I'm happy to spend 5 or 10 minutes answering your questions. Yeah. Are you guys all studying? What are you studying?
Yeah, we're studying.
What are you studying?
Journalism and communication studies.
Journalism and communication studies. Awesome. And English as well? I'm assuming everyone here knows English, so that's great. That's cool.
Yeah, question about if anyone wants to ask a question or something.
Yeah. Yep.
My name is Daniel, a student of Community Studies and Rural Development, doing journalism and mass communication. We welcome you to our class, and we really need to know more about your visit, as you clearly said it out. So we are students of communication, and we are in their need of equipment. Our studio have collapsed, the Western campus, and we were looking for partners in order to help us to give us those equipment and even to render to us a training centers for communication students. So we are very glad to receive you, and we need help us to those responses.
It's something that I'm interested to continue the conversation, and he will be my point of reference moving forward. But I would like to help out in any ways that I can. So thank you for your question, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, anyone else? Agnes? She left? You want to say something?
Don't be shy. Come on. Many people here are shy. I want you to speak up.
Just assume that I'm the one talking now.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. My name is Okidero Rutiamomo. I just wanted to ask, what benefit have you really got? because you mentioned for us here you moved like 174 countries and almost you are now going to compete. What benefit have you gained from those travels?
Great question.
Yes.
So the question is, what benefits have I got from traveling the world? So the answer is, I've realized that the world is a lot safer than people say, and the people are very kind. So of course, when you turn on the news, especially about South Sudan, it's very negative things. But then when I go to the country, I realize that people are very friendly and welcoming. So that's the benefit of humanity, that people are really, really hospitable everywhere in the world. Even in Afghanistan, I was just recently in Yemen. So of course, Yemen is having a really bad civil war right now, but I try to look past all politics and I just try to connect with the people. And that's been the biggest value, the biggest benefit that I've received from traveling, that people are really friendly. So it's humbling to go all over the world and be welcomed in every country. So yeah, that's my best answer.
The last question maybe?
So how will you visit this country? When did you go this country?
Yeah, how is it helping? How is it helpful to South Sudanese? Like for example, your visit. How is it helpful to South Sudanese?
Yeah, so what I'm doing through videos is I'm telling positive stories about South Sudan. So as I said before, all of the media, if you go on Google and type in South Sudan and read the news, it's all bad things. That it's too much. It gives your country a horrible reputation. So I'm just trying to put South Sudan on the map in a positive way and tell amazing stories about people, about the food, about the culture. You know, I don't like to talk about politics. So I think it will benefit the country because maybe it'll bring more people to come.
More tourists.
More tourists. And when
Yeah.
you have more tourists, they're spending money, so the economy is getting better. So I think that's an important step to bring people in. Because as far as I know, like nobody comes here as a tourist. Can you agree? How often have you seen a tourist here? So it's very unlikely. So I'm trying to change that. Yes.
Okay.
One more question. Go ahead.
Okay. You know, when you say you travel and you move to 174, it looks amazing. Okay, how did this start looking? Okay, maybe
So I think the question is like, what inspired me to do it, kind of? That's the question?
Yeah.
So my first time traveling was when I was in college. In 2012, I studied in Europe for 1 semester in Prague, a city called Prague. And I lived there for 6 months, and I traveled all around, and that opened up my eyes to different cultures and different things. And then I went back to school. I graduated an economics degree, and then I wanted to keep traveling. I didn't want to get like a corporate job. So I moved to South Korea to teach English for 2 years. So I was teaching English there, and I traveled around Asia, and I started a travel blog, a website, talking about my experiences around the world. And slowly the travel blog evolved into social media content. So I do a lot of social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I talk about different experiences. And I started getting more followers, and I started getting sponsors, and they were helping me pay, like airlines or hotels would pay for me to go visit that country. And then I started making videos about 2.5 years ago, and I've had over 1 billion views. So the world has 7 billion people. I've had about 1 billion overall views on my videos. And I've made about 700 videos now. So it's really fun, and I love to continue making stories, and you guys will be part of one. Actually, I would like everybody together to say, like, welcome to South Sudan. Can they do that? But please, for 2 minutes, just don't be shy. Maybe you're shy all the time, but I'll just ask you for 2 seconds to not be shy, because it's going to make a good image. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then you all say, welcome to South Sudan. Do you understand? Does everybody understand? Okay? I need a little bit of energy. A little bit of energy. Actually, for this, it would be better if you guys could stand and kind of come in the middle. Like, everybody comes short to center. Oh, you're going to ask me another question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you guys can go this side.
Yeah?
You must okay.
One second.
Because everybody needs to fit, like...
Okay, I just wanted to
Yeah, go
know
ahead.
that you were like, you have so many videos. Can you have access to also watch those videos? Access to have also
Yeah, on YouTube. Let's
Yeah. He will give you the name on YouTube. His name on YouTube. It's public. You can watch anytime from now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you will write for you now.
Yeah. So if you go on Facebook or YouTube and you look, this is just my name, Drew Binsky. That's it. If you type that in on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
You'll watch all these entire videos, the whole while. You can be part of that 1 billion.
Yeah, you can be part of the 1 billion.
Our target is the whole 7 billion to see his stories.
So really quick, if whoever wants to be in it, please come like inside of my arms. Awesome, you're recording. Okay, awesome. So, you don't want to be in it? It's okay if you don't want to. Yeah, that's okay. Amazing. Awesome. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then together we're going to say, welcome to South Sudan! With happiness! Yes, exactly. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Welcome to South Sudan! Amazing. One more time. I'm gonna come inside. Okay, can you sorry you're recording. Okay, same thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3.